Okay, let's see. Let's try this one. Happy Monday, everybody. We're going to try it again because I just went live and I did not like it. Okay, so I'm back. Let me actually just send the text out. Hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. I really hope and pray that you all are having a great day. I'm just getting back in town from taking a little break, although driving a long distance drains me. So I did not really get a break. But I wanted to come on for an impromptu secondary stream because I'm truly excited that Michelle got a chance to see Jason. Okay. And I'm going to send it out. Okay. Happy, 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 happy Monday, everyone. It's in this picture because they need to see me, okay, for my weekend. I had a glorious, it wasn't exciting, but it was a good weekend away. It's in this picture that I just sent the text out, so the people should have the text. Okay. So I'm on here again because I did not like the last stream. I was rushing through it because a lot of people are not like clicking in. And so I have been just trying to get on and off. Plus, it's been a long weekend. So I wanted to come on and share with you guys again what is happening. And also to shout some people out because the street committee is amazing. Okay. After I did that stream on Saturday discussing the fact that I got one message about the party. Michelle and I are friends on Facebook, but I have like I'm barely on Facebook, you guys. I'm not on social media like that a lot at all. So that's just number one. We just put that out there. But I don't watch a lot of videos on Facebook, and so you have to like tell me. Like last time, I got two messages about the two streams that she did yesterday. So, but you have to tell me like, hey, cocktails, somebody's on, check it out, or hey, cocktails, this video was posted, check it out, whatever. So I was sitting in the room last night because I went away for the weekend. I went away Saturday before I did the stream, and then I stayed in the area here because I had two doctor's appointments today. And so Saturday when I went away, I just kind of tried to decompress. And then yesterday I came back in the area, but I was still like in vacation mode or getaway mode. And I'm probably going to be in getaway mode for about another 2 weeks. Okay. Because it's Memorial Day next week and I'm probably going to be by somebody's pool. Okay. Hopefully, prayerfully, I'm going to be by somebody's pool. But I got the messages, hey, Michelle went live today, blah blah blah. So I'm able to go in and check. But if I don't get a message and if I don't go online, I'm not going to know. So Saturday, I received a message that Michelle went live on Friday, and apparently she went live all week leading up to the party. Unbeknownst to me, I see that she goes live, but she goes live a lot. So I'm like, I don't go into every live because they could be really long. And I know how I am on my lives. So I'm like, I'll just kind of see if I can get bits and pieces of it, but I can't get like all the meat and potatoes on all the videos because they're long. But unbeknownst to me that she was playing a party. And so I was like, oh, that's great. But I got the message on Saturday morning that Core didn't show up with the little boy, with Jason in the 11th hour, which I was pissed about. I was already tired and overwhelmed, but I was like extremely pissed at that moment. So Chad came online and I just gave social media a whole piece of my mind because I was like, this is bull. This is not life. Y'all cannot be serious. First of all, y'all know I've been covering this since June of last year. Okay, we have gone through the Potter's House websites where they have scrubbed her name from the Destiny's World Church. Okay, like the little kids, like the infant So like, I think it's like 9 or 10 years old. They've scrubbed her name from the website. They've also scrubbed her from the baptism thing, even though it's still on her link tree. It's still there. But they've scrubbed her name from the Potter's house. I covered all that. I also showed you all, which unbeknownst to me, okay, I thought that what was this? I thought that what video? What video? I'm sorry, y'all. My friend said he saw some video. What video? What was I saying, y'all? My friend just caught me off guard with that. Oh, I said it in my picture. Okay. So when I went, so I got up on Saturday morning and I watched the video, and I watched her how, of course, how she was feeling. I think that was one of her family members. I don't know if that was her sister, her children, everybody was still there. They were just like, at that point, it's just like, we're just gonna finish the party because we're gonna still represent, we're still gonna party for Jason, but he's not here. And so I was pissed because I'm like, y'all know I've been covering this story since June of last year. All of my patrons know, my subscribers know. And listen, I'm really recently just getting introduced to Chef Don Don. I love Chef Don Don. He commented on one of my posts, and so I was like, well, let me check out his commentary. I didn't know he was doing like reality TV reviews and stuff like that. Hey, Janika, I am back, girl, because I saw y'all had chimed in and I didn't like the last stream. So I was like, oh, let me just chime in and see what he's talking about. And he was talking about some church topics. I'm like, oh, this is great. Unbeknownst to me, he had been watching my content. So he was like, if you want to know about this Cora Jake situation, like, this is the person that I've never talked to before. And he's like, Cora Jakes, my best friend in my head on TikTok, Daryl Walter, he was like, girl, let's talk about this Cora Jake situation. Like, they just know. So I don't know how people are talking about they don't know. I've been talking about the situation for the last year and not saying, well, Cocktail Hour with Catrice has been talking about this. I've been putting my own personal life on the line to talk about this. And instead, what does Bishop Whitehead said? And I've stood 10 toes down with it. And will continue to do it. Because I heard a little shade being thrown. I ain't like it. But it's okay, because you know what? Some people need that. Some people need to feel like they are the top. Listen, I'm just excited that Michelle had a chance to hug her child. Can I tell y'all that? I'm not doing this for no clout. I'm not doing this for 10,000 subscribers. I don't need it. And here's the thing. Okay? My subscribers that I talk to offline or in IG or in Patreon, they'll say the same thing. You're not doing this for anything but the fact of having justice for Jason. I don't recall anybody else getting followed besides me and Michelle out here, because they was surely outside my house. Talking about who? Yeah, I can't. But you gotta, you can always, expect certain things from certain folks. Thank you, Amina. And it's so funny to me how I will get messages. Do you know people are on? People are talking about it. And so I'll watch from the bushes. One good thing is I have not seen any of my subscribers that in the chats where they have not shouted me out on other profiles. Now on Michelle's I did, and that's why I got hot on Saturday. Because I was like, y'all, why didn't y'all tell me? Like, I would have got up, even though I was in a slump, I would have got up. The point is what I'm saying is, the goal here, when I'm talking about this Cora Jakes Michelle Loud situation, it's serious. All the other stuff that we talk about, Bishop Wooden, y'all know we got the co-host. Bishop Wooden is in the bed. Hey, Tasha, y'all know we have our co-host. What you got to say, Bishop? Because you ain't said nothing to these people. He ain't saved, y'all. Go over there, sit down and go get saved. When I'm talking about them, Bishop Wooden, you know, who else, y'all? Y'all give me a name. Bishop Whitehead, whoever else. It's all in conjecture and fun. And getting the word out there and logging on. This Cora Jakes Michelle Lau situation is a passion project for me. This hits home. This hits in a whole different way because I understand, okay? I am a woman. For those of you all who are new, let me give you some backstory as to why I'm so passionate about this and why I feel like if Cora Jakes wants to find a child of her own, she needs to go adopt them like everybody else. Okay. I think it was 2000 when I was 31. So I know, right? Thank you, Al Boogie. I think it was I was 31 years old, and I went to the doctors and they said, you know, listen, you have fibroid tumors. If you don't have a baby by 37, it's going to be a high probability that you're not going to be able to conceive. So prepare for the worst. And I'm like, child, please, you know, I don't even know if I want kids. That's what I said to myself. In my mind, though, I think I was more afraid to have children. Okay. So by the time I was 37 and just getting out of a relationship, my uterus was way too large. I could not. And they started to suggest, you know, maybe a myomectomy, hysterectomy. You need to do something, okay? Because you can't live like this for the rest of your life. And it just so happens that on May 18th, 2022, last year, when Michelle went live, that was the time when I was making my decision as to what I was going to do with my own personal body. Okay. And my friends are like, adoption's a possibility, Catrice, you can do this, you know? But never once in my mind, when the doctors told me, you cannot conceive, you have to have a hysterectomy, did I say, well, you know what, girl? Go find me someone so I can go take their child. This is why this story is so important to me. I am a woman in the Christian in the church sector space talking about this situation as a woman who cannot conceive. And on October the 10th, 2022, they wheeled me in the back and they took my lifeline to give birth away from me. And I have not one time said, well, you know what? It's all right. I'm going to find a friend that's going to gift me a child. Gift me. That's not how that works. You can find a surrogate. You can adopt. A surrogate is actually one of the best ways. A lot of celebrities are doing it now. Candy Burris has done it. What's the other person that did it? Who's the other one besides Candy Burris? It's two people. I forgot. A lot of celebrities are doing the surrogate situation, right? So if you are a person that has money, that has status and connections, instead of you trying to alienate or take away a child from his mother improperly, why not go that direction and give your eggs, or better yet, say, hey, I want to adopt, you know, and because there's a lot of women that say, hey, you know, I don't want the baby. I want to give this baby up for adoption. And what you do is you just go, you sign the paperwork, and when she gives birth, oh my gosh, she's having our baby. And you take the baby and you go home. Is it Adrian? Oh, Adrian Ballard, thank you. She said Kim. I don't know who Kim Yee is. Is it Kim Kardashian? I don't know. Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. I got some breaking news. So I'm elated today that yesterday, although Petty Jakes, Cora, hey girl, I know you watching, hey girl, did not allow Jason to go to the party that Michelle threw for him on Friday. She thanked the Lord, gave her the address. I think it was in the 11th hour too, if I'm not mistaken. You know, because they don't do stuff right. They ain't saved. They need to go back and get dipped in the water, okay? But they're not saved. She's not saved. And I heard she wears clown shoes to church. Woo! Just ghetto, oh. clown shoes. You know, like the big Crocs, big floppy shoe. Oh, I can't do it. But I'm going to say it. This might not be the truth. But in the 11th hour, she gave Michelle the address and she was able to go. And what Michelle said was she actually went and she said she hugged him and she kissed him. And then she said, I had to smell his neck, child. I just wanted to smell my baby's neck. That's a mother. That's something a mother would do because I ain't smelling nobody's neck. Okay, I ain't got no kids. I'm not smelling nobody's neck, not even my man. Okay, go wash your neck, sir. You know, I'm not smelling nobody's neck, child. All right. But she said when she saw him, she was elated. She just made a beeline to her son and she wanted to hug on him. And the people were in attendance. And apparently, allegedly, child, they had T-shirts made with, I guess, Jason's birthday and then like their title on the back. Oh, she said Khloe Kardashian. On the back of Core's shirt, it should have said caretaker. That's what she is. Hey, Cassandra, what's going on? Listen, I am trying my best because the people saying out here in these social media streets, the people saying that the only people that's been covering the story is Nosy Bystander. And I said, am I chopped liver? Like, are you got to be joking, right? I'm not taking that line down. I got to come online and say my piece. Because it's about Jason. And I've always sat in this chair and I've always said justice for Jason, hashtag Michelle Lau. I've always said that even when her and I were at the beginning, we're not seeing eye to eye. We had to have a conversation and we did, and it worked out. It's still been all about Jason. People on her live today were talking about Core. I said, this is about the baby. This is all about this precious soul who probably does not understand which way is up right now. Because when you're in another environment that's outside of your parents, when you're at your caretaker's house, the caretaker, she's not a parent, she's not a mother. I'm not taking that. Michelle Loud is Jason's mother, okay? He's at the caretaker's house. He's on deployment right now. He's coming back home. But he's what, 9 years old? He's probably going through in his mind, not understanding which way is up. Who really loves me and why did all this happen to me? But you all know what happens. And this is the thing, this is the beautiful thing about what God does. He's 9 now. So that means he has 7, 8 more years until he's 18, right? No, 9 more years. Excuse me. My math is all wrong, child. 9 more years. Can you imagine the testimony that's going to come out of his mouth because of what is happening to him right now? The impact that he's going to make in his life when he's of age to know what's going on. Can you imagine that someone, you remember that young girl that was taken from, she was the nurse in the hospital was working and she took that little girl and she was featured on Ayanla and the mother got locked up and the little girl said, that's my mother. And they said, no, this is your mother. She said, well, that's my mom too. I don't know this woman. I'm quite sure that at some point, because she's still young, at some point in time, she's going to come back and say, look at what God did. He took what was meant for evil. To me, I'm sorry, y'all. What Cora has done is not of God. You all can hate me. I don't care. I have lost subscribers. I don't care. This is not about me. But what she's done is evil. This is not of God. God is not pleased with what Cora has done. Okay? And you praying over people? What are you praying, child? So I watched the video. I couldn't watch the whole thing of the debutante ball that just took place a couple of weeks ago, and how I thought to myself, my God, if I was a mother, There's no way possible, if I knew about this scandal right here, that I would take my child to some daggone debutante ball at the pilot. No, you're not going. Okay, there is no debutante ball. There is no bruise and boutonnieres. You're not going. My nieces and nephews are all of age right now, and they still couldn't go. No, they couldn't even go 50 feet, 2,000 feet close to the. No, you're not allowed to go. If I go, you can't go because you might not come back. You might get snatched. What are people saying? Carla said, hey, happy for Michelle, and you definitely have been an advocate for Jason and Michelle. However, I still don't trust court. No, preferably Michelle will still. I think that she will. And listen, look at the beautiful thing, y'all. She said she went to the party. She walked in, and Bishop and First Lady both greeted her. Now, some might say, well, that's what they have to do. You don't have to do nothing. I've seen pastors blatantly ignore their flock if they get upset about something. They don't have to do anything. It's not about them. But isn't it amazing how they can just say, this is the situation. Now here's the other part to it though. The bishop needs to come to grips with the fact that this does not look good for him. And ultimately, because he is the head, he is responsible. You're going to allow your child to run rogue and do whatever she wants to do for what? I had a very long conversation on Saturday. Very long conversation. And I'm struggling and when I'm going to release it because I might have to do it when I do the YouTube memberships. We are changing from Patreon. Patreon might just be like for the exclusive stuff, but it will be YouTube memberships moving forward. Okay. Moving forward, by Wednesday, you have my word. Well, we're going to be up and running with the YouTube memberships. But there's something, like the old folks used to say, something in the milk ain't clean. There's no reason why you are allowing your daughter to do what she do. And then someone said something to me on Saturday. See, when you all talk on the live stream in the comment section, I read every comment. I try to at least. But the ones that stick out, I don't automatically respond to them because I have to think about it. But someone put in there, and I said, hold on. Now, they mentioned something. This is all alleged. Someone mentioned Tamar Braxton. They said, let me go to that stream real quick. They said that allegedly Cora tried to do the same thing to Tamar Braxton. And I said, well, with her son? Then I thought, I want to say it was when Tamar had went through a really difficult time publicly. Cora Jakes was the one to speak on Tamar's behalf. Online. And I said, what? I said Tamar Jackson. I said Tamar Jackson. It's Tamar Braxton. Did I say Brian Braxton or Jackson? Y'all tell me. Lord have mercy on my soul. Y'all help me. She had posted something. Here it is right here. Here it is. On September the 8th, 2020. It says, now this was the original post. Tamar Braxton's boyfriend, David Adesifo, or I don't know, files restraining order against Tamar indicating domestic violence. Now this is God, y'all, because I promise you, I had not remembered this until today. CJ Coleman says, considering we don't know the whole story, let's not jump to the conclusion of David being a victim. He was just posting videos with Logan. Now he is getting abused. Get out of here with this. Tamar's working on herself while this man is trying to be the star of a show. Tamar is simply trying to heal and won't let her get help, the help that she needs, without being a victim himself. David is not a victim. David is capitalizing on Tamar's life as he always has. Interesting that she would say that. I remember this. I said, hold on. Someone said that, because I remember seeing this. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. But I remember seeing this post. And I said, huh. Who are you advising? Like, I don't understand. Tamar Braxton is in her 40s, y'all. Cora Jakes is in her 30s. Ma'am. I'm trying not to get too catty with it. Something about women's empowerment here, but we got to call a spade a spade. Thank you, Kamaya. That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's her name. I'm not taking any advice, and I have a incitement. I get too excited. I want to just, I want to do like I want to get everything out at one time, and it comes out mumbo jumbo. But I'm not taking advice from somebody that I got to look at your mouth. Lord have mercy. Y'all pray for her. Y'all just pray for her. Carla said she called herself her spiritual advisor. That's the devil. The only reason why anyone esteems Cora Jakes as anything more than TD Jakes' daughter is because she's TD Jakes' daughter. Period. Period, point blank. And I said what I said. And this woman who needs to find Jesus, who needs to go get washed in the blood of the Lamb again. Okay, y'all like my little dress and my shoulder pads? I try to get dressed up for y'all, honey, with a little celebration. But she needs to go and get dipped again, because I'm not convinced that anyone that has the Holy Ghost, for real, and that you are a teacher, you are a woman of God, there is no way possible that you would do something so evil and vile and then try to stand in it and then being catty. Child, the people saying that she was at the thing yesterday talking about, oh, come on, Dad, sit next to Mom. Are you doing that for your mother or for yourself? I'm not gonna say that. I was getting ready to say something. I got no business. Or does he remind you of somebody? Just asking a question. Inquiring minds want to know. So, and this was at a child's birthday party. It's all about you. It's nothing about this child. Because what's best for this child, and this right here is the truth. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. This is about Jason. This is not about Cora Jakes, Bishop. Long down the line, yes, it's all going to come together. But right now, the overall well-being of this child is the most important thing. And personally, I'm not convinced that you are the best person to take care of it. I'm not. So all the courses that you want, I don't care. It doesn't do anything for me. Okay. But I'm not convinced, based upon how you act online, throwing subliminal messages. Oh, I got some messages last night from one of my subscribers. Shout out to her. She's a new person too. She just joined the Patreon. I'm closing it. So I'm going to refund her money. She doesn't know yet, but I'm going to refund her money. Because she is a person that has just came on in and just started, look at this, keeping me informed. She didn't have to do that. But she came in and she sent me 2 messages last night. Subliminal messages. And I said, oh, this is what we're doing. Let's listen. Here it is. And I said, I really need for her to sit down and shut up. Because we don't care. Okay, nothing about what you're saying. At all. Let me make sure. Tired. The people are worn out with core jakes. Y'all listen.
Something to think about.
Something to think about.
Peace is practiced. It's
not. Oh God, I can't look. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I need a minute. I need a minute.
You literally.
Oh. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna play it, but I can't look. All right, I can't because I'm gonna
just
say.
Walk in. It's something you literally have to practice. You have to practice not letting people get under your skin. You have to practice not letting people take your peace. You have to practice boundaries, and you have to practice being okay with people not respecting those boundaries, but you still having them anyway. Preparing yourself for peace is something that takes process. It takes you being able to understand what you need and what you don't need in your life. Do not let anyone take your peace from you.
She's talking about Michelle.
Do not let anyone put you in a position.
She's talking about Michelle.
You mess up your practice. Practice makes.
It's on a Facebook page. It's on Facebook. It's on Facebook. This is a message that she posted. When did she post that?
Hey, y'all.
Hold on. When did she post this?
Hey, y'all.
God, I can't look at this. Woo! I don't know. I don't even want to look anymore. It has to be reset. She's wearing green on her Facebook page. Her haircut is cute. Listen, I don't mind giving credit where credit is due. Her haircut is cute. Okay? But I just can't. Here's the thing. This is going to be a personal thing. So y'all just give me a minute. Because I just got to get this part out. And I'm going to get out the line. When I was in ministry, one thing that just gets under my skin, okay? It drives me crazy. It makes me want to take a glass plate and throw it. Or when Christian people get on social media and throw subliminal messages, shut up. Either talk to me directly or don't say nothing at all. This is not, listen, what you should say is, this message is for me. This message says to me that I need to practice patience because I'm getting pissed off that Michelle won't shut up about me taking her child. That's what she needs to say. But no, what did she do? She got on the line. Something to think about. No, we don't want you to think about nothing. No. It's, you know what, at this point in time, she works a daggone Juanita Bottom when it comes down to snake oil. Okay? She is worse. She will pull anything out the hat. Okay, this is gonna stick. This is gonna stick. This is gonna stick. No, we need you to stick it in your tail and give Jason back. And if you find out who Amari's mother is and where she is, give her back too. Because the people say she's depressed. And anybody that can see this little girl in these pictures will know that she's depressed. They'll know it. They'll know. My thing is, you can look at a child. Children will give you signs that there's something going on. And as a parent, and I'm talking to the women of God now, we have intuition with our men. Why not with our children? You know when your man is out here shucking and jiving and dipping and diving out on these streets? You don't know when your child is being allegedly touched? Or you don't want to know? Or you see it in yourself, okay, this happened to me, but I don't want to own the fact that this happened to my child. There's something, and I'm praying for this young lady because she's innocent too. She's a child. She is a child. She does not need to be dragged to the mud way that she is. She's a child. And she needs to get help. She needs counseling. She needs to know her whole identity and who she is as a young woman, and not because she's connected to Catrice and because she allegedly took her too. It don't make no sense. Go get you a surrogate. Go to the adoption, go to the abortion clinic and say, hey, who don't want, instead of you doing this, let me take your child. Is that okay? We can go through the proper, go to the lawyer, try the paperwork out. Just don't do this. Let me take your child. Do something like that. Don't just take these kids. You have a mother that sits on Facebook all the time crying out for her baby. She's look, bless her heart, wearing the same shirt she wore yesterday because she said, I hugged my son in this shirt yesterday. She's wearing the same shirt today because she hugged Jason in it yesterday. That's a mother's love. She don't even want to let go of the feeling of having her son in her arms from yesterday. I'm not taking it out. I'm not taking this up. I'm not going to wash it today. I'm going to walk around and just like I did yesterday because this is the shirt I wore when I hugged myself for the first time in years. You cannot tell me that's the sign of a woman that's lying. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that this is a story or a situation of a woman that is lying to the public. She's serious. She's sincere in her goal to obtain her child back. Come on, y'all. So y'all go ahead and keep praying for her. Keep her in your prayer. If you so choose, please feel free to donate to her Cash App. Elbow says, I would love to know why she feels so justified in taking someone else's child. How does she sleep at night and pray without conviction? I already told the people in my Patreon what I thought. I told them exactly why I think that, number one, she does feel justified and entitled to this child. And number two, why the bishop does not check her. I told them that. I said some things that I cannot repeat out here. That is why, hey, Carl, what's going on? Hey, World Jukebox, hey, baby, you're not late, girl, you're right on time. I told you why she feels justified in keeping these two children. This is mess. This is mess. She's so up for Jason Bill. I know. It's just ridiculous. But the fight is not over. I watched Michelle's broadcast I tried to do start to finish. She got on and she had to get off and then she got back on. The fight is not over, y'all. Okay? The fight is not over. And if y'all go in anybody's chat, tell them to come to my page and look at my playlist and just type in. You can even type. I'm gonna tell you how you do it. You go to Google. I'll tell you how you do it. I did it myself. I said Cord Jakes and Cocktail Hour. All my videos pop right up. Every video that I have done in the last 12 months has popped up with Cord's name in the title. Every video popped up. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. What you laughing at, Amina? She need to worry about the situation instead of worrying about trying to get some right-handed fellowship. That's my job. I'm single with no kids. Okay? Hashtag right-handed fellowship. That's my job. Yeah. Here you go. This is when you type in Cora Jakes Cocktail Out with Catrice. This is Google. This is Google, y'all. 1 year's worth of content. 1 year's worth of content. This is from Howard Community College. Oh, this is my video from 2017. I was looking all foxy. Okay. Sorry. Got a little excited there. So when you go through, you can see I've been covering this for 1 year in June. We have gone through the website. We have done it all. We have done it all. Okay, and we're going to continue to do it. We're not going to stop. Okay, because a mother's love it's right now, it's outweighing everything else. I even had to put my ego to the side. I'm a Leo, y'all. If you can't tell this animal print in my house, or me wearing this and this bag and this hat, I'm a Leo. I love animal print. Okay. Yeah, aren't they beautiful on Michelle's page? I'm a Leo. I like to wear animal print, okay? And my ego got a little tight today. I said, hold up. What the people say? No, we're not going to do this out here. And I said, we have not been covering this. And that might have been a test question for the person, and they answered it wrong. Because I need you all to tell the people. And shout out to Chef Don and Daryl Walter for shouting me out for covering this story continuously. This is what I do. I love talking about the church, but I'm going to forever talk about this situation. Okay? I'm going to forever discuss the situation. Let me read that. Hold on, let me get my phone. Y'all have any questions, concerns? What y'all got? Let me read that. World Jukebox said, I was 17 when I met my birth family, right before legal age to be found by them, and they were looking for, wow, I'm a living see, look at this. Look at that, y'all. This is going to work out for Jason's good. There is a testimony in the making. Even for Amari, listen, I can't talk about that right now because I got to figure out how I'm going to come out and say that one. But for Jason, this right here is a testimony. It's going to be a testimony for Jason, what he's going through right now, y'all. I promise you. What's sad is Cora doesn't care. That says everything about her spiritually. Yeah. Michelle said that she has a couple of videos and pictures she's going to be dropping soon, so y'all stay tuned. Okay. She did say that I did not get any pictures, but I'll wait until it comes out publicly. I'll wait, like everybody else. I will be over here in the pauper section, not getting my props, but I know, but God knows I've been covering this. Oh yes, he does. He knows what I've been doing. He knows I've been sitting here covering the story since June, or actually, it's probably the end of May into June. And I started covering it very heavily in June. I don't need nobody else to tell not one more lie on this here internet. Y'all stop lying on what's this thing's internet. Stop lying. And if you're in the chat next time, if you're on anybody's page, and they say nobody's been covering this, Cocktail Hour with Catrice has been covering this. Don't sit there and lie and not say nothing. Tell them, check my resume. Check the Google. Check the Google. Check the Google. Hey, Ms. Corliss. Corliss said, Catrice, you have thoroughly covered the story and you have been consistent. Your heart is so firm. Yes, it is. And it's not going to stop. Because again, I'm going to say for the last time, I am a woman that cannot bear children. And I would never say, can you give me a baby? Girl, come on, just have it. Or sign this paper so he can travel with me. Sign it. It's being weird. And unbeknownst to her, because she trusts you as a friend, that she's signing the rights away to her child. Now people are gonna say, well, she should have read it. Yes, she should have. We all know that, okay? But when it's a friend, you're not thinking she's trying to set you up. She's not trying to she wouldn't dare set me up. This is my friend. The song said, friends, how many of us have them? I don't have many on purpose because I don't trust people. I do not have many, and I'm okay with that. At 30 years old, Jesus, man, almost 42, I do not have a lot of friends, and I'm okay with that because I would rather have 1 or 2 sincere friends than 7 or 8 or 10 fake and phonies. Go on over there to fake and phony land. You can't come over here with me. You can't sit at my table. I can't do it. I don't want to sit at yours either. Even if you have way more clout and way more people following you and way more people in your circle. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't. And this is also a reason why, let me tell y'all this and I'm gonna get off. There was a time that I was, oh, I wish I could collaborate with this one and that one online and do that. I don't want to do it. But I know one thing. Y'all better put some respect on my name. Let me take this down so y'all can see me real clear. Hold on. I want y'all to see me clear. I know one thing. You don't have to like me. You don't even have to respect me. Put some respect on my name. Period. You ain't got to like me. Hell, I don't like half the people I see on the line. I don't care. But you better put some respect on my name. Respect what I've been doing. Respect the fact that we've been out here crying. My subscribers, people have been calling me saying they're having their own prayer meetings for Michelle and Jason. These are people offline having prayer meetings. Google Core Jakes and then Cocktail Hour with Catrice. People are having prayer meetings in their homes consistently for the situation because they're attached to this platform. You're not gonna come over here. You're not gonna come on this. You're not gonna come on here onto Wesley Clark's internet and sit up and talk about ain't nobody covering this. The hell ain't. You probably ain't had nobody come outside your house in an unmarked car with out of state tax, but I had. You're not gonna sit. Don't discredit me in my work. We are all about justice for Jason here. We're going to continue. Okay? I don't care who don't like. You ain't got to like me. I ain't gonna cuss it either, but I cuss enough on Saturday for the people. I think the mothers of the church, got a little mad. But I'm sorry, mothers. I had to go there for a second. Hey, Miss Bernice, how you doing? So I'm done with it. You guys keep them in prayer. So you've been on. I got the story from you. Thank you. Keep them in prayer. This is just one footprint in the sand. One. Okay? We're looking for the next one. And the next one. Until he is home. She's doing the work. Hey, Miss Bernice. She's doing the work. She's out here. She is trying to follow, trying to call, trying to FaceTime, trying to text, making any type of communication. She's doing the work. When people are doing work, we want to help those who are doing the work. So let's continue to help her put those footprints in the sand. Okay? Let's do it. All right, y'all. Y'all have anything else? Did I fuss too much, y'all? I hope I wasn't fussing. I'm a very passionate person, though. Y'all know that. Very passionate. Did I fuss too much, y'all? Y'all tell me if I fuss too much today. I might go to Red Lobster. I want something good to eat for dinner. Oh, this is my outfit. This is actually a Shein dress. Okay, I'm wearing the shoulder pads. Okay. This is definitely like more, what's that? What's that? Not Knox Landing, not General Hospital. What's that other one? That one, that one soap opera. I remember. No problem. Dynasty. Yes. Come on. Y'all remember that was 1980s regalia, honey. Okay, I got my little shoulder pads in. I got my breast out, but y'all can't say praise the Lord. I'm not trying to tempt the men of God on the line. But they hop in the DM, though. Oh, yes, they do. Being nasty. But anyway, when they see a picture of me like laying on I might post my poolside picture from the weekend. But the girls were sitting out. But my physical therapist said today, yeah, you're not going to see me anymore. You need to go right to your surgeon. Thank you. So I'm going to get on the books for the surgeon so I can get these things done. I don't want to get too small, though. Oh, girl, listen. She's a freaking kidnapper. Who's a freaking kidnapper? Oh, you talking about... Yeah, no, she's something else. Yeah, she has a lot of cute stuff. I got this during when I was laid up for my last surgery, and I just went shopping and it looked cute. Yeah, this whole situation is just so sad. It's so sad. But as long as people keep talking about it and keep bringing light to it and keep going live about it, I don't know. I think I mentioned this on the first broadcast, but Chef Don Don is going to do a docu-series on. He did part 1 this past Sunday. He wants me to come onto his channel, so you all look out for that notification and on my wall, okay? Because I'm going to let you all know to come over there to support him. We're going to be talking about all the things and getting him updated for what I know. And then whatever I don't know, but I'm giving them the information that I know to kind of put the pieces together. So I really like his content. He's really, really nice. And just a overall, from what I can see, a great guy. So I cannot wait to collab with him, hopefully this weekend. It should be Sunday. And it has to be because I got to go to a day party on Sunday. I might even be away at that point, but it needs to be done. All right. Y'all have anything else for me before I get off the line? We are going to close out like we always do. We are always justice for Jason. Hashtag Michelle Loud here. Okay? We want to make sure that baby comes home. Home. I love Chef Don Don too. He's amazing. He's really, really amazing. Okay? And I have a lot of new subscribers from his channel. So thank you guys for subscribing and watching. But yeah, we need to get Jason back to his mother and his siblings because they unfortunately were not able to go yesterday. They had to stay home. It was just Michelle and her sister that went. So you guys keep her in prayer, keep her covered because can you, this is a young lady with her and her sister going into a place with all of these giants in the ministry with all this money, and it's like, you can't even do right for a second. I don't even want to tell y'all what I'm thinking right now, but it's a special place for these people. How could they even look her in her? This is what I don't understand. How could you even look her in the face? How could you look her in the face knowing that your child has taken them improperly? How can you look Michelle on her face and with a smile and greet her like there's nothing wrong? How? You greet her like nothing's wrong. My beloved, there's something wrong with the situation. Corley said the wheels are coming off the Jake's chariot. Jason's coming home. Yes, let's pray. Well, I don't know why this hit your comment, Miss Corliss. It said, Cora's a foolish and petty woman. This is only the platform. This is the only platform where she can get attention. Horrible, wicked. Yeah, she needs prayer. She needs to be dipped all over again. Okay, she don't need no sprinkle. She needs to be dipped. She needs salvation. She really needs help. There's something that's not right. And, I had to come to grips with this. I hope that my family does not watch this. But I had to come to grips about one of my family members just yesterday. I've been thinking it, but I finally put voice to it. And that is one of my beloved family members. They're young. I believe they are autistic. Bright individual. Very well educated, but lacking so many different skills. And I don't think it was caught in time. I think it was just put under the premise of them being smart. Them. The people gonna know what I'm talking about. But about them being just so intelligent and smart. But I don't think that they realize that they might be on the spectrum. So y'all just pray for the people. I know I'm praying. I am diligently praying. I am diligently asking God. I'm gonna be vulnerable for a second. I've asked God why. Not only did I ask God why for her, I asked God why for myself. Why wouldn't you allow me to have a baby? for Cora, I'm gonna be nice. Why would you not allow her to think of a better way to obtain a child? I didn't think that PCOS was that bad because I had endometriosis. So, but I can't compare the two because I guess they both diagnoses has their own different symptoms that go along with them. But I had to ask God, why would you allow this? But we all know, and we are fully aware that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and high places and princes in high places. And this right here is the testament of how the enemy could swoop in and use anybody, whether your name is Jakes, Stakes, Destiny, whoever. He can use anyone. And we have to be careful. And I don't think that her parents realize that she can single-handedly bring all of it down just with this action alone. I think they're singing, but they don't want to admit that it's happening. And this is why, when I got a download on the 12th of May, that I'm thinking about playing for, when I set up the YouTube memberships, I'm going to play it. I talked to my friend that I went to church yesterday too, y'all. Oh, Jesus, y'all. Oh, that's a whole nother story. But when I talked to him about it, and I said, you know what, one of my best friends, I said, I think I'm going to just play. I'm going to show them the Marco Polo date. I have a timestamp. I'm going to show you the date, and I'm going to allow you to hear the prophecy. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to allow you to hear it. I'll show you the date first, but I want you to hear it. All right? And it's heavy. It's very, very heavy. I think that's all I have. That's all I have. This was a much better. Hey, Sarai, how you doing, my dear? Thank you for coming in. I think this was a much better stream. I'm going to delete the first one because I was all over the place on the first one. But please, you all continue to pray for Michelle. Continue to pray to cover and protect Jason. You don't know if he's dealing with mental abuse, emotional abuse, physical. We don't know what's going on in that home. All I know is this. That little boy looked like he was so excited to be in his mother's presence yesterday. It did my heart glad to see it. So please keep them in prayer as you go along this week. And also donate if you can. Donate to her cause. If you want to really see justice be served, it's going to take money. It's going to take money. That's all I got. Because I could say other stuff, but that's ego-driven stuff. It's about money. She's going to need the money. She's going to need the help. She definitely needs a prayer. I know a group of women that are fasting and praying. Thank you guys for doing that. Thank you so much, because they know the capacity of the situation. They know how big the situation really is. And so they are on the sidelines. They are standing in the wings, and they are praying while she over there shucking and jiving online, dancing and carrying on, and don't nobody want to see it. Ugh. I think I'm just done with the subliminals. I'm done with the subliminal messages. I'm done with her pretending as though that she's trying to teach anybody something. Ma'am, the breaking news is you can't teach nobody. You should sit down and shut up and work on mediating a good way to give Michelle her child back. And then and only then, when you finish that mediation and you finish sitting yourself down, because you shouldn't be saying enough. My pastor would have sat her tail all the way down. You wouldn't be praying, teaching, nothing in this church until you do right by God's people. Do right in this situation and get that little boy back. So we're going to pray. We're going to make sure that justice is served. Now, this is only one foot in the sand, y'all. But we're on our way. Said she needs more than discipline. Oh, hold on. Oh, I got okay. Roach Box said Cora's ass is on the spectrum. You could tell by speech impediment. Do you see it up here, y'all? I just allowed it the comments. Maybe not, but I allowed it on YouTube. Y'all pray. That's all I have. Pray, 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 pray for Michelle and pray for Jason. And that is the breaking news of today. The real breaking news is she finally got a chance to hug her child. And I don't know about y'all. And I said this on Saturday. I'm going to say it one more time. Michelle Loud is better than any woman that I know in this area. Let me tell you something. If it was anybody else, it would be some slow singing and flower bringing. Listen. She could have tried to snatch my deceased dog that died on October 22. I would lose it. This should show you all right here the amount of integrity that Michelle Loud has. For not going up there and whooping her tail. God knew to leave me in Maryland, honey. I had to have some counsel, wise counsel on Saturday. They prayed for me and everything, child, because I ain't gonna make it. I was like, Lord, you know what's best. I'm not gonna make it. They had to pray for your girl Cactus. Somebody was okay. There's no way possible. Maybe that's a Leo in me too. I think it might be a Leo thing because I'm a little passionate, expressive. That's a nice way of saying out of control. But there's no way of a mother that I know personally that would not be ready to just knock her block off. Yeah, they would have been did that. They would have said, "Oh, you don't want to give me my check? Boop, boop." So y'all pray for the woman of God, for Michelle, for the woman of God, because she is definitely operating to me under the Holy Spirit, because she's staying very. I mean, anytime you can walk in there and see your child and hug your child and still walk out, you can't tell me God ain't working through her. You can't tell me that. You cannot tell me that God is not working through Michelle to show Cora how to act with class and some decorum. Yeah, she cussed a little bit, so do I, Ann. But she didn't knock her block off. You didn't see her on the news in Texas. Did you see her on the news last night? No. She came home and she posted, "I got to see my son. I got to hug." She said, "I had to smell his neck." That is a mother's love if I ain't never heard it in my life. I got to smell his neck, y'all. That meant more to her than anything else. And here's the other part that I'm gone for real. These people have a lot of money. See, I'm not going to do that. They have a lot of money. Thank God she's not the type of person to try to, what's the word? Not definitely. God, why can't I think today? Jesus, Lamb, I'm so tired. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She's not trying to tell him, if you don't give me this money, what's the word for it, y'all? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Somebody help me out. Hurry up. Acting like a pastor. Hurry. What's the word? Not incriminate. Oh, what is the word? It's not defamation. Not bribe. Hey, Smart Cookie, how you doing, my dear? Thank you for coming in. Not bribe. Anyway, she's not trying to, basically say, if you don't give me this money and give me my son, I'm going, or whatever, try to, I'll just say bribe for this conversation, but y'all know which word I'm looking for. She's not doing that. She just says she wants her child. They have, the bishop himself is worth over $100 million. She don't want no money. She want her daggone child. Give her a child back. And you can go buy a child. Hell, what you can do, Corey, you can go on the line. You can go on to the Amazon and type in lifelike doll. You can even change the diapers. You ain't got to feed them or nothing. You like playing with dolls? Go get that. And it's lifelike. It feels like a baby. Ooh, nice and cuddly. So anyway, it's not the word I'm looking for, though. I just told my friend the word not even 2 days ago. But anyway, y'all pray for them. Y'all keep them in prayer. Keep her, Michelle and Jason in prayer, and pray that God changes Cora's heart. And then she goes to she gets some real mental health treatment. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I believe heavily in going to get mental health treatment. Michelle's waiting. Yes. She's a better example of a Christian to me. There's no way I would have walked in there yesterday. Y'all gonna get to understand what I do. I don't know. Somebody asked me how much my dog was when I was walking him, and I immediately picked him up. No, you're not taking my dog. This was my dog. I didn't give birth to my dog. He was my baby, though. I miss my baby, too. I might get another one. But there's no way that she would do that. No. She's better than me. So y'all keep her in prayer. If you so fit, if you so choose, please feel free to donate to her. Send her a little love offering, $5 a week, or whatever. You have $1, $2. She needs it for her legal fund. She does not know I'm doing it. I'm just doing it because I want to see her and her son back together. All right, I do. I couldn't even sleep until I posted that. I couldn't even put I didn't want to put my whole to-do on there, nothing. I said, let me just go ahead and just post it. So, love you guys. I gotta go. It's 5:00 here, Eastern Standard Time in Maryland. I'm just getting back home today. I am very, very tired, but to God be the glory that I wanted to come on here and share some love with you all, and to share that Michelle did, in fact, get a chance to see Jason yesterday. And we're looking and expecting for God to do amazing things. And remember, if you go into somebody's chat, if you're watching somebody's page. Yeah, she saw him yesterday. Yes, Smart Cookie, she saw him yesterday. If you go to someone's page and they're talking about the situation and they say, well, who's been covering the story? Who? You should say, well, there's a chick online by the name of Cocktails. She's been talking about it. She's been covering it. And they are all for justice for Jason. #Michelle Loud. That's all I got. And we're going to continue. Okay? We'll talk about other pastors and leaders. I got something today. On my first broadcast, I talked about it, about Pastor Tim Rogers' child. Oh, God, I cannot with these people. It's like the church, I was in the garage at Kaiser waiting to go in. I was an hour early for my appointment. So I was sitting there and I watched the video of him and his wife's funeral, and I got a headache. I was like, I can't keep doing this. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to cover the church, because these people, I really think that there is something in the land. There's no other explanation. Like, what is going on? Thank you, extortion. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I just said it 2 days ago to a friend, and now I forgot. Michelle is not trying to extort them. She just wants her child back. Thank you, Cassandra. And God is watching how they, yeah. Court doesn't want to smoke from these people. Oh no, honey. This is what she does though. This is what Cora Jakes does. Cora Jakes. Hey girl, I know you watching. I know, girl, I know you're watching. I know it. I know you're watching, child. Yes, Lord. She will block the subscribers for commenting, but she won't block me. Now, in my mind, I think I know what she's trying to do, and I got to be smart about it. So that's why I have the Patreon, but I also am going to change over to the YouTube memberships, because it'll be easier to kind of give you all like a behind the scenes, maybe after. See what I'm saying? Wow. She blocked you. See, I told y'all. I'm not blocked. I am not blocked. I am restricted. I am not blocked. This is my cocktails page. For those of you all who are still on here, this is my cocktails page. Okay. I go home. I hit search. This is her, Cora Jakes Coleman. Because she still want her ex-husband's last name, because she ain't talking about she can't what did she say? She can't do something with her eye. She can't change her name. I said, she lying like hell. You have a team. So anyway, so I go on her page. I go on this picture. I'm on this video. All right. This says comments have been limited. Now let me show y'all something else. This is my cocktails page. Let's go to my personal page. This is my personal page. Y'all need to know this personal page. Okay, y'all need to come. Don't go over here, because it's nothing here for you. This is for me and my friends, and for the men to jump in the DM. We're gonna go to search. Cora Jakes. Let me type it in real quick. Here it is. Here we go. Same post. I can comment. Y'all see that? I can comment. Let's go back. This is the same video. This is this video right here. Can y'all see it? Let me let y'all hear the audio.
So I'm starting a new page.
This is her first video that's on her IG page. Okay? Let's go back. Same video. Lord, here I go. Hold on. All right. Let's go back to my cocktail page. I want you all to see it. Same video.
So I was not able to change, or have not been able to change.
Comments have been limited.
So I'm starting a new page until we can figure out what's
Now, let's go to, I don't think she's restricting me on her new page. Let's find out. Okay, so she might have limited me. Let's go back. So this is the first post. Oh God, Jesus. Okay, this is the first post right here that's pinned. My comments are now limited. Now let's see. Let's go to my personal page to see if my comments are limited. Oh no! So I guess she just did it for everybody. I went on her mother's page, and all of her mother's posts are limited. So I don't know what that's about. But on her, well, maybe she can't. I mean, maybe she looked for my name. I don't know. But I can comment on my personal page and my catfish page, but not on my cocktails page. So it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. But I got to get ready to go, you guys. You all be good. I have another page that I follow her on. It's too much. It's just too much going on. It is. You all, please be good. I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. For those of new subscribers, Thank you for subscribing and following. We're going to be rolling out YouTube memberships on Wednesday, so be looking out for the breaking news update. I will give you all the information. All right. If there's any delay, I'll keep you posted. We're going to be close. Well, I might keep the Patreon, but only for like exclusive content, like exclusive for people that still want to be in there. It's up to them if they want to stay. Then I'll keep it for that. But we're going to roll out to the YouTube memberships. Okay. That's all I got. Love you guys. Please make sure that you all remember that we are always on this channel here. Justice for Jason. Hashtag Michelle Lau. See y'all in a little bit.